Is eating kale actually bad for your thyroid? I've heard people say this a number of times, but as usual, it's a little bit more nuanced than that. Kale and other cruciferous vegetables like cauliflower, broccoli, those kinds of vegetables, they contain compounds known as goitrogens. And goitrogens can stop your thyroid from producing thyroid hormone. And one of the mechanisms by which they do this is they block your body's ability to take up and utilize iodine. And without iodine, you can't make thyroid hormone. So it's definitely true that kale and broccoli and these cruciferous vegetables contain goitrogens. However, it's worth noting that almost all of these goitrogens are inactivated when they are cooked. So steaming, sauteing, roasting these vegetables will likely get rid of almost all the goitrogens that are in there. And if there's any left, it's probably too little to actually do anything negative to your thyroid. If you're totally healthy and your thyroid is doing great right now, then I would say this is probably the last you should ever think about goitrogens. But if you do have thyroid issues or you're particularly concerned about it, there are some other things that you can do to take precautions against that without actually eliminating kale and broccoli and cruciferous vegetables from your diet. The most important one, which I already mentioned, is to cook these vegetables. Another strategy is to ensure that you have enough iodine in your body. Iodine is actually a very common deficiency, or at least it is here in the US. Seaweed is probably one of the best sources out there, but of course there are various supplements that you can take as well. And the next strategy is to just vary your diet. If you don't have enough iodine in your body and you eat nothing but raw kale every day, all day, then you probably are going to run into some issues. But if you have enough iodine, you're cooking your vegetables and you're varying the vegetables that you're consuming, then you're probably not going to have any issues. A lot of the foods that contain these goitrogens are also known to be highly nutritious, so eliminating them entirely is also eliminating a lot of great nutrition. But as long as you do it right, you can get all of the benefits from these vegetables without any of those negatives.